I'm sitting here reflecting on my grief. I'm wondering if a life that is filled with grief can still be a meaningful life. Grief is a sadness about something you never had or that you've lost. And staying focused on that which you have lost feels to me like a waste of life. Why would you focus on that which you have lost? Why can't you see all the beauty that's in front of you or all the things that you have? Why is this one thing that you never had or that you lost bringing you so much pain and sadness? And then I was thinking about the story of Rumi and how his meeting with Shams of Tabriz completely changed him, and then how his departure from Shams of Tabriz continued to completely change him and left him forever changed. Rumi was never the same person after he lost Shams of Tabriz, and for the rest of his life he connected with that grief as a deep source of beauty in a way, like his poetry sprouted from that grief, from that heartbreak. And his work is now globally recognized as profound mystical art. And that made me think about the value of grief or the meaning of grief. Can a life that is devoted to someone who is no longer there, can that be a meaningful life? Is that the point of a life, to devote it to someone else? And how can you, through that devotion, come to love yourself or come to accept yourself? I have no answers to these questions. And I feel that there is some vague longing for me to intimately connect to that grief, to treat it with tender care and attention, to let it be there. And even if I am grieving for the rest of my life, until I die, it can still be a profoundly beautiful process. Because it's coming from a place of love. It's not coming from a place of fear. Of course, there is fear there. There is insecurity about being too much, not being good enough, not deserving the things I long for. These are all fears that are there. But if I look deeper and I observe the grief as a devotion to something that I deeply love, or someone that I deeply love, then it changes the meaning in some ways. It makes it less like a waste and more like a meaningful practice in a way, to attend to those parts that I feel left me, or that I feel are no longer there, because they are there still. It's about embracing the sadness that's present because of this separation in a way. So, just a few thoughts that I had about the current process that I'm going through. Yeah.